How's it going, guys? Very irritating video and mood that I'm in today. So long story short, you guys might remember over 2 months ago, I made a video basically cleaning one of these Aero brake calipers that I bought secondhand, saying I'm going to be doing an Aero brake upgrade on my 2003 9.3 ARC. So at the time of that video, I knew this car needed new brakes, and now these brakes are getting really bad. Kind of hard for me to get an angle in there, but you can kind of see the pad there. It's definitely on its way out. So what I did, I found some calipers secondhand. I bought some genuine Saab and slide rotors, and then, long story, but eventually I had to end up buying some dust shields from Saab parts as well. So I'm gonna tell you guys the shit that I've been dealing with the past 2 months in regards to this situation, and some more frustrating information I just found out today that has kind of pushed me over the edge, if you will. I'm gonna keep this anonymous because I'm not trying to roast anyone. I mean, I am, but I'm not trying to put their name out there. Long story short, I found a pair of Aero calipers, brackets, and actually pads that were just about new, and dust shields, secondhand back around the beginning of September on Facebook. So I ended up agreeing on a price. They were said to be shipped out. About a week after they got shipped, the first one arrived, and this is the box that the first one arrived in. So for whatever reason, this person thought it would be a good idea to send a big-ass 30-40 pound brake caliper in a box like this, and it of course led to the box ending up looking like this. So I got this caliper all cleaned up, right? It looks pretty decent now. And then about 2 weeks later, my second caliper, the dust shield, still hadn't showed up. I finally get this in the mail with a little note attached to it, and this box with the second caliper is even more beat up. So, you know, just kind of frustrating. I mean, the caliper is fine because, you know, it's a big, you know, sturdy piece of metal pretty much. But I realized two things when I was cleaning this one, or taking this one apart to clean it right now. One being, you can see there's this little silver pin that basically puts the bracket, connects it to the caliper. There's not one on this side, so pretty much the caliper's not attached how it should be. There should be 2 pins there. And then secondly, on this caliper, it doesn't have the little pin that holds the front brake pad in place. You can see on this one it has this pin right here. So each caliper is missing something. This was obviously not something I was made aware of at the time, and something I didn't realize until now when I finally had time to clean it and kind of look at it. Now, I also mentioned dust shields. So dust shields, they were included in, you know, my agreement for what I purchased from this guy, and they never showed up. And who knows what they look like or where they are now, if they ever were shipped, because he said he put them in an envelope. So clearly not the, you know, packaging is not one of his strengths, but needless to say, even if they were to show up at some point now, they would be completely destroyed. So I ended up having to order new dust shields from Saab, which with shipping was like $47. So I'm like, dude, look, you got to pay me back this $47 because that was included in the purchase price. You know, you owe me that money. Doesn't respond for a few days. He's like, oh, sorry, I've been banned on Facebook, all this bullshit. And then he's like, I don't really have any money right now. I can send it back soon, hopefully. I'm like, whatever. Like, I know, you know, people come across financial issues, you know, yada yada. I don't need that $47 to buy food later to survive, so whatever. I can wait a week or two. So time goes by. This was probably about a month ago that all this kind of started to happen. So time goes by. Last Tuesday, I message him again. I request the $47. I'm like, dude, give me my money. And he's like, oh, sorry, ban on Facebook. I'll get it to you by Friday. Lo and behold, Friday comes, still nothing. It's now Tuesday of the following week, still nothing. And I realized that this whole situation with the calipers being complete, I can't install these calipers. If I install these calipers, I'm not going to have working front brakes. So I'm in a situation now where not only did I spend like $150, $160 on rotors plus shipping, $50 on dust shields, including shipping, and like another 200 bucks on the calipers, and or 200, 250, I don't remember what it was. So I'm like $450, $500 into something that I can't even use because this clown sent me stuff that was, one, poorly packaged, and because it was so piss poor packaged, it came like 2 or 3 weeks after it should have, because the Postal Service is like, what the hell do we do with this box? Like, it was, you guys should have seen it when I got it. I mean, it was pretty much completely wrapped in postage tape. They were trying to keep the box together. But I've had these parts, and now I realize that they're not even complete calipers. They're each missing a part. I mean, realistically, could I probably get away with this one caliper only having one pin? Yeah. Could I get away with this one not having that clip? No. I mean, it's not going to work. I don't know what I'm gonna do now, guys, but this car desperately needs new front brakes, because pretty much every time I come to a stop, I can feel it in the pedal and it's starting to grind. So the pads are at that wear point where it's doing that to let you know you need new brakes. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll just hold on to this. I mean, this was like 2 months ago that I purchased these, so I can't just be like, hey Nick, can I return these rotors 2 months later? And I don't really want to sell someone else incomplete calipers, because that's just a dick move. And these dust shields, again, have been sitting in the garage for well over a month, so I can't really return those to Matt now. So I'm just, I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. Maybe let me know down below in the comments if you have any suggestions. I don't think I could even buy like the singular clip or like this one pin. I don't think I could buy like just that online anywhere. So I'm just very frustrated. Moral of the story is, people are lazy assholes. And if you guys have been following this channel for a long time, actually, you might remember I had an issue probably like well over 2 years ago, actually, of me trying to buy an intercooler for this car where I got scammed, basically. And I put the guy's name in the video because I wanted his stupid ass to be exposed, and I ended up getting some sort of like warning from YouTube that I need to blur it out or whatever, so I'm not even gonna bother with that this time. But I'm very frustrated because now I'm out, like I said, 450, 500 bucks, and I can't install brakes that this car needs on the car. So pretty much my options now are to just rely on you guys for some sort of solution to possibly get these Aero brakes to still work, or just spend more money, just buy OEM rotors, OEM or pads, and just deal with the stock brakes still, because I was really looking forward to this upgrade, but this is beyond frustrating. So with that being said, guys, I guess the moral of this story is really be careful with who you buy from. I've bought from a handful of different people on Facebook groups, and you know, most of them I know personally, so of course I can trust them. But if you don't know someone personally, just be very wary of buying anything from them, because they're just, I don't even know what to say anymore, guys. Just be careful when you're buying stuff secondhand. So with that being said, I guess that's all I've got for today. Not really the video I wanted to make, but I'm just very frustrated, and in a way this is just me venting. One other thing I should also mention is I took this off yesterday because this keeps giving me P0101, so I need to find a permanent solution because this tape's not working. So even worse mood I'm in because of this as well. So that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Fuck all this shit. I'll see you next time.